Greetings everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Donnie and you're watching Diamond Painting by Donnie. Today I just wanted to show you some of my new pens. Some have already been posted in the shop, but others have yet to be posted because they came in after I already did all the postings. So some of these pens are ones that I've already had in the shop and they're different versions of that pen, or they are a new pen altogether. I'm going to start with these. I've had these since way back. I started carrying when I had my shop on Facebook, and I don't carry very many of them because, you know, it's an acquired taste. They're the Lollipop Pens, and the last shipment I got on these were really drab colors. It took a while for them to sell, so luckily this time I got some better colors, and so I have these 4 colors here. They're really cute. They come wrapped. You can unwrap them, or you can leave the wrapping on with the ribbons, which I think are cute. And they're pretty narrow. They're narrower than the pink pen, and that, you know, might be something that people aren't thrilled about. So yeah, if you like the smaller grip, or if you have kids that you want to give them something cute in a drill pen, these are just what you're looking for. Lollipops. Alright, the next one, this is a new type. These, I call them the dragon spears. Because this looks like some sort of a dragon that's spiraling up. This is more of a masculine type pin, I'm guessing. The tip comes off here. And, of course, these are not converted yet, but this is what they look like. And they're very lightweight. They're a light plastic. But I have it in red, green, and gold, and I do have one more in a silver gray color, kind of more of a gray. So I always do that. So there's those. I have 4 of them because I always like to try them out before I actually order a large amount to see how well they do before investing a lot into them. So, like I said, these are ones that are already in the shop. This next one is a pretty neat pen that I thought would be more helpful for people who are who take their diamond paintings with them places, or they're always losing the cap to their pen. And I have 4 colors. It looks like I forgot to grab the 4th color. I think, well, I have 3 or 4 colors. I do believe it's 4, so I grabbed 2 of the reds. Oh yeah. The other color is green. There we go. So they're a nice whimsical pen. They're tie-dyed, and they are thicker. They have a thicker grip. And they're not super long, and they have a really long nylon little rope that goes around, that can go around your neck. So like people like me, I have a really I have a hard time with necklaces because the chains are never long enough, but this fits perfectly. I know you can't see, but yeah, it's not a problem. So this should fit anybody around their neck, and you'll never lose your cap that way. Alright, so these are already in the shop. Let me set these back here. Another one that's already in the shop, I had 3. I sold the blue one already, are these. They're in the bargain bin, where they have cute little designs on them, and they have the grippy on them, like the little bit of sparkle that I have in the shop that a lot of people like. This is a softer, this is softer than the ones on the sparkle, little bit of sparkle, the grippy here. So these are also nice for people who need a little thicker grip. And these are really reasonably priced. These are, like I said, in the bargain bin. So the next one, I have a section called, well, like I said, the bargain bin. And there are a couple of pens in there that they're the not so pretty line. Those are pens that I've received that actually have been scratched up. And there is nothing I can do to fix the scratches. So I, decided, okay, well, some people might still want them because they are still workable. You can still use them. They're just not as pretty as a pen that's not scratched. So here you can see like the scratch right there. It's not major, but they're little scratches, and that's not something I would normally put out and give to people. So I decided, okay, well, they're still cool looking pens. Maybe I can just reduce the price quite a bit and see if people still want them. I've already sold one of them, so I have 3 left. I have these 2 colors. They're pink and it's kind of a purplish, and they're thicker than the other pens that have the diamonds on top. And this is a plastic material. This is not the metal ones, but I do have these, which are longer, so you can see, well, when you take the tip off, they're about the same length as one of these, but this is thinner. This isn't as thick as these, so that's just kind of a comparison so you can see the size difference on those. So these are also in the bargain bin under their name, Not So Pretty. And I also have a lipstick. I didn't pull those lipsticks out, but there are a lipstick that have the base of the lipstick is the same color as the lipstick itself. That's one I brought in because it's different than the other ones I have that are all black on the bottom. And those all came scratched up as well, so I have those in the bargain bin also. Now I also have these listed. I had 3. I had a pink one as well. These look like the pink. They're panthers. They look like the pink panther to me, but obviously they're not pink. The pink one was pink. But I don't know if this is actually the pink panther, but it looks like it, and they're cute. So I have those are up in the shop already as well. These are the only 2 I have, so depending on the demand for them will depend on if I order more. I also have these frogs. I know certain people like frogs, so I thought I would put in, some specialty pens that certain people might like. So I have a dark green and a light green, and they both have different facial expressions. So I have 2 of each of these. And I had this one in the shop, but it's already sold, and I only bought one because this was a bit more expensive than the normal pens that I put up, that I purchased. So because it was a little more expensive, I only bought one, and it did sell. But I wanted to show you this pen in case more people are interested in this type of pen. I will go ahead and get some more, but just to show you, it's got a little bit of weight to it because this is a solid pen up here, and it's plastic, but it's got a bigger grip too. It gets bigger as you go up, but it has a cap and everything. It's super cute, and I guess that's why it sold really fast. But if you're interested in this particular pen, maybe in different colors, I can't always control what color I get. Let me know, and I will go ahead and put in an order for more. All right, there's also, you know, the Minions. I have some Minion pins already in this store, and I saw these, and they were different than the one I have already in there. The one I have in there is, they are, I'm trying to remember what they look like. Well, anyway, these are different. This is a hard plastic topper, and the pen is just a normal size pen shape. All four of these have different facial expressions on them, and they look different. So it was a little difficult naming them in the shop, but okay, we've got one with an apple, one with a teddy bear, one that has a sign that says Bob, and this one I call Side Eye. Side Eye, because he's looking to the side. Yeah, my focus doesn't like to focus on something small right up the front. There we go. That's Side Eye Minion. And they all have caps, and they have the G for the Groot logo on them, and the bottom half is blue, like they're the pants that they wear, and the top is yellow, and they say Minions on them. And did I mention they have a cap? So I only have these four. Like I said, I like to test them out before I put in a large purchase order for them. That goes as well for Deadpool. I only have these two. I know this is it's a niche market for people who like superheroes, but you know, Marvel. I have several Marvel pens, or I have had in the past. These are the only two Deadpool pins I have, and it just depends on how many people want them, on if I order more. And the one thing I like about this is it's actually a full body image figure on here, not just a head. And it's got his swords there in the back. So yeah, I thought those were pretty cool. Black and red. Already in the shop. Now, here is one that I thought was really cool, and it's really hard to show this in picture. I do have it in the shop already, but as you can see, it's got the holographic paper, or, you know, the design is the holographic. So I thought those were super pretty. They're reflecting off the light, and there's the pen part. Like I said, these aren't converted yet. But it is a little thicker than the normal pen. Not too much thicker, but slightly thicker. And I have two of these, depending on how you guys feel about it. And now, this is a pen that I already have. I have this in the shop, and I've shown it in a couple of my pack and chats. So, unless you watch those, you probably haven't seen them yet. It's a new twist on a pen that I already have. You know, you've seen the pens with the stylus on top with the crystals, and these are called Sparkle and Shine or something like that. I don't remember, but these have extra sparkle right there on the bottom part of the barrel. So I thought, wow, people might like that, and I have actually had a couple already leave the shop that have been purchased. I only have one of each color. I don't have duplicates. So what is in the shop, there's only one of each of those colors. That's the ones that are still available. There's only one of each. So these are just three of the colors I have. I wasn't going to pull all of them out, but I know red is a pretty popular color, and so is the sky blue. And I've actually reworded my coloring throughout, because I'm trying to stick with the color that the shop sells them in, which this one is sky blue. I was calling this light blue or aqua, but this is sky blue, and that's just red, and that's black. So all across the board, if it's this color, it'll be named sky blue. That's what I was trying to get out. Now, I have shown these pens before. I did sell out, and I received more. This is the pink one, and this is the Mermaid Scale. They're really pretty. They have a little bit of weight to them because they are metal, but they have sparklies. So I do have a couple of each in the shop of these, and then I added a couple of colors. I added the gold. There's gold, and then there's rose gold, which some people can't tell the difference, but if you can see, rose gold has well, the camera's not showing it too well, but here, get it up a little closer and you can kind of see the difference between gold and rose gold. And rose gold, the tip on it is rose gold, and the gold one is just gold. These other two have rose gold tips as well. So the only one that doesn't have a rose gold tip is the regular gold pen. So I only have one of this one because I had to go to a different shop, and the prices were different between the two shops. So I won't purchase again from that shop unless I can't find the rose gold in a less expensive shop. So I also have these, the Rainbow Sparkle, are back in the shop. They don't have the stylus on the top, but they have a pretty gem that matches the barrel of the pen. So I have several of the rainbows. I've purchased 2 of each color, so I think I got 3 or 4 colors. So there's a few of them. Now, as you have probably seen in the shop, this is my Glitter Fun pen, and you can see how it's got a thicker grip. A lot of people like it because of it, and it's awfully fun to play with, so I call it the Glitter Fun pen. As you can see, I took the ink out. It's just not converted yet. So now I found some that are a little smaller, and I named them the Glitter Fun Junior. So this is the Junior to the Glitter Fun. As you can see, there is a little bit of a difference in the area with the sparkle in it. The cap is quite a bit bigger on this, so the pen tip area is longer compared to this one. Plus it's just slightly shorter than its big brother, but you can kind of see the difference in the thickness here. And in the pen grip area, you can see the thickness difference. It's, I don't know if I'd call it significant, but it is enough to take notice. But it still has the glitter in there, and it's still fun to play with. So I have this one. This one comes in different colors. This one comes in pink, purple, blue, and dark pink. These don't have dark pink, but they do have blue, purple, and yellow. So you can see some of these don't have as much water in them. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I will actually make sure they are filled with water, because I can access that, and then I will make sure it is sealed enough. It will be sealed so that the water won't come out. Like I had a really large order of the bigger ones, and they weren't sealed properly, and I had several of them were broken because of that. The water was everywhere, glitter was everywhere. So I make sure to make sure they don't leak, and that I will seal them myself to make sure you don't have happen to you what happened to me. All right, so now we're going to move on to the pens that I received after I took pictures and posted these in the shop. I then received a bunch more that came in the mail. I actually already posted this one, and this is the Fairy Stick pen, and I posted it. I only had 2. I had a yellow and a pink one, and the pink one's already been purchased. And these have little hearts and stars. Well, some of them just have stars, some of them have hearts and stars. So it's a little thicker. It's about the same size as the Glitter Fun Junior pen. As far as the grip goes, the chamber is a little thinner because it's the same size all the way down. And after I posted this, I got another shipment, And I got 2 more colors that came. So now I have blue and purple. And it looks like there's hearts in the blue ones and stars. Oh, there's actually hearts and stars in the purple one as well. Well, this one just has, that's weird. This one has stars. This one has stars and a couple of hearts. Yeah, it has hearts and stars. So I guess it's just the luck of the draw, but this one has heart in it too. Yeah, hearts and stars in that one. I don't remember if I said that, but I'm trying to see if there's any stars in this one. Yeah, hearts and stars in all of these. So maybe it depends on the seller. But they say on them, quicksand on color, the beauty of different. This one says the same thing. So they're all the same brand, but that's just interesting how the yellow one just has stars, no hearts. But anyway, those are in the shop, and I'm not sure if I added the blue and purple. I may have or may not have. I'm still going to be taking pictures, photos, and putting them in with the listing as soon as I get a minute. Okay, so I actually had somebody request pens with elephants. So I kind of went nuts and ordered several different types with elephants on them, and I've only received one so far. And it just came, I think, yesterday. So this is the first elephant that I will be listing in this shop. And these are, I think these are super cute. So they're in there's 4 colors. There's the purple, pink, blue, and yellow. And that's what those look like. They look like kind of like circus elephants. So I'll name this one the Circus Elephant Pen. So the elephants are actually sitting up on the tip of the pen. And then I got these beauties. These are both in black, and they have a rose on the top. I did order others that have the white shaft, but they were a different listing, and these came already, but the other ones haven't yet. And it says I don't know, enjoy. Laugh. I don't know what that says. I don't know if that's English. Yeah, I can't read it, but these are really pretty. They're long pens, and they have the plastic rose on the top. I only have this one color of this pen, so yeah. I'm just checking to see if this might be able to be made into a multi-placer. I'm not sure. Or a rose straightener. Let me check real quick for you. I have a rose straightener right here. So let's just check it out together. Nope, it's too small. Sorry for getting your hopes up. It's so finicky on different pens on what can be done with them. But anyway, these are beautiful, and they will be put in the shop soon. Next, I have another unicorn, but this one I thought was pretty cool. It doesn't do anything special, but this is a hard plastic, and it's a little bit more whimsical. And the eyes, it has googly eyes. And I don't know if the cap will come with the pen, because it just depends on whether the cap fits on once I put the tip on it. It looks like this one, the cap might work on this one. I was just checking, so it's a pretty tight fit, but we'll see. We'll know when I go to make it. But I have 2 of them, so if you like it, you might want to get to the shop quick. Or let me know if you don't see it in the shop yet. Let me know, and I will work on that one next. Now this next pen was a little bit of a pain when it came. I ordered 5, but I ended up with only 3 because these are actually glass and they have seashells in them and sand. 2 of them came broken because they did not pad them very well. I will make sure that these are padded very well and precautions are taken to make sure they don't get broken. It says SeaWorld on them. So I don't know if these were pins that were made for SeaWorld but didn't make it or something. I don't know. But I have these 3, yellow, pink, and blue, and I will not order more unless I actually have interest in these because that was a big mess. I'm still getting sand everywhere because there's still some sand stuck in the caps of these pens. So yeah, I'll put these up in the shop soon as well. There's 2 more pens. This one, I think these are really pretty. Let me get this sand off my desk. Okay, so these have 4 different colors. I have 6 of them total. One is this teal color. I'm going by the color of the top or the pocket clip because they're multicolored. They're kind of a tie-dyed. I call them galaxy pens because there's some stars on here and they actually say dream and explore on them. It says the best season, dream and explore. So there's a turquoise, there are blue, and Alexa, stop. That means my clip is almost up. So there's a dark blue, a teal, a purple, and a pink. Well, there's 2 pinks and the 2 blues. All right, so those will be in the shop very soon. Give me 1 second. All right, the final pen that I will be listing, I haven't done yet. It is another mermaid pen, but this one actually has 2 choices, and they have caps. They come with caps on them. So if you've been waiting for a mermaid pen that has a cap, now is your chance to get them. This is the pink one, and this one's a light purple. You know, you can't really see much of a difference on the tips, but as you get further down, the color is different. The purple cap has a purple tail has a yellow cap or gold, and the pink one has the blue turquoise. So these ones are not one that will be able to be made into row straighteners or multi-placers. They will not be able to be converted for those, but they can be converted for single drill tips. And just to show you this, I forgot to pull one of the older ones out. I'll get one of the older ones out to compare. So here's one that's already been made up with the drill tip. So if you compare the size from tip to tip, they're that much shorter. But it does seem that these are a tad bit thicker as well. They're not as narrow as these pens. So these will still be able to be made into multi-placers and row straighteners. But these ones right here will only be able to be made for single drill pens. So I was super excited to find these that have caps. Love them. Although I don't have any more pins to show you, I did want to also let you know that I am going to be listing the adhesive for the flat multi-placers that I have in the shop. I only have a very limited supply of the flat multi-placers right now, but I will be getting, I'm still waiting on an order that will have a lot more. So the adhesive is something that is supplied. You will get a small amount of adhesive that goes on them when you purchase a multi-placer that's flat. But for those that are looking for just the adhesive or want extra, I will have it up in the shop. And it's a little different than what comes with the flat ones, what comes in those kits. But I've tried it out and tested it, and it works just as well. And I'll be able to get that out to you guys in custom lengths. So you can order it by the inch, and it comes in 3 different widths. And I'll have that listed, so you'll be able to... and I'll also list how wide the actual flat-tipped multi-placers are, so you'll know which one you're going to want to use for your multi-placer. So, I guess that's it for this video. I just wanted to let you guys all know the new pens that are out there, because some people don't check my shop daily like some other people tend to do. So they actually rely on these videos in order to see what is new. And I had a lot new, and that's only, you know, like 2 weeks of stuff that came in, because I'm always looking for new stuff. I'm always on the lookout. And if you have a suggestion, like I had somebody wanting me to look for a hedgehog pen, and somebody else wants me to look for a wolf pen. So I'm always on the lookout. Sometimes those animals, I can get them in like wooden pens, and they're carved animal-like, but they are a lot more expensive. So I try to keep what I stock in the shop at a reasonable price, so that I can keep my prices at a reasonable price. So if you actually want me to keep an eye out for a certain type of pen, let me know, and I will see what I can find. Like the elephant pen, you know, that was fairly easy to find, and I would not have carried it probably if somebody had not mentioned to me that they were really interested in getting one. So don't be afraid to let me know what you're looking for. The best place to do that would be either on Etsy. You can leave me a message on Etsy, and my shop link is down below. I have it down here in the description box. Or you can leave your comment here. I do check my comments at least every 2 to 3 days. 1 to 3 days, I should say. Sometimes I get behind, but I try not to let that happen. But you can leave your comment here, or you can just add me, friend me here on YouTube. There is a link for that down below as well, to private message me here, which is probably the best place so that I don't lose the comment. You can private message me and let me know what you're looking for, and I can keep my eye out for it. Or you can leave a message on my Facebook page, Diamond Painting by Donnie. So any of those 3 places would be great for you to leave your suggestions or comments as to what you would like to see me find in the shop, for the shop, if you don't already see it. Any other comments you can leave down below. And if you like this video, or if you like my pens, or if you just like me, go ahead and give me a like on this video. I'd really love that from you. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because I put out videos like this in addition to diamond painting first impressions, tips and tricks, pack-in chats for when I package these up and send them out. I let everybody see how they're packaged and get them on their way out the door, so people can watch their pen go from here to their home and know how it is being packaged. And drill with me's, I have many different things that I post on this video, reviews of new diamond painting tools and just all sorts of stuff. And I also throw in a few other crafts in there. If you aren't just a diamond painting nut like me and you like other things, then you might just find something, a little bit of everything here on my channel. So now that I've talked your ear off, I'll let you go. And hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Have fun diamond painting, And don't forget to sparkle wherever you go and whatever you do. Take care, everyone. Bye.